Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Sunday webinar. I'm just taking for everybody's sake that the market are very topsy-turvy these days. And it's really creating a lot of havoc. Everybody's portfolio is down nearly by 20%. Just before I start, I would like to have a confirmation. Am I loud and clear to everybody, or there's some issue with the voice out here? Are you all able to hear me or not?
Now,
Hello.
yes.
Yes, sir. You are able to hear me now. Okay. Now, today is a very simple webinar. It's something which strikes your mind, but you are not able to take a trade. And the problem is where to pick up the reversal trade. Now, the strategy I learned while I was taking a very high-end paid course. And I'm very thankful to Alok Shukla for making this indicator to me and giving it back to me. It's a very simple RSI indicator. So we will be just seeing how it comes in. So whenever we are trading, our main aim is, let me first move on the indicator first. Our basic aim is to pick up reversals, because one of the reversals will give you the maximum money. Now this is everybody wants it. Let's be honest, anybody who is sitting in this forum will always want it, including me. Now at every point, let's say at any point you want to take it, this can be also a reversal. This is also a reversal. This is also a reversal. This is also a kind of a reversal. Or you can say a morning star, evening star. You can call this also a reversal. Which reversal are you going to take? This is where the main crux lies. Now today I'm being very clear to everybody else. I'm not going to share the indicator with anybody who has not attended the session, because it will only go to somebody who has only attended it. But what happens is they start asking me afterwards. So they don't understand concept, and then I get flooded with so many messages that I've stopped now doing it. So this is a combo indicator this is a combo indicator based on RSI. So many people use RSI for divergence. Some take it for when it goes above 60, they start buying. Then if it's below 30, they will start selling it. But we are not going to look at any of these factors now. We are only going to see where there is a crossover. Now, if we go to RSI in the trading view, we get an updated RSI, which is this one. You will all get it like this only. Let me change the color to make it a little brighter for you. And this is an updated version of an RSI, which you all can take it also and start using it. It also picks up very early also. But the problem is the exit is not very good on this. Now I'm going to show you a different kind of an indicator. Now this is not available on TradingView. It is the code is scripted. This is what we are going to use is crossover of RSI, two different RSI. Time frame is 15 minutes, and two RSIs we are going to use are 5 and 14. I'm giving you, if anybody can code it himself or herself, and is most welcome to do it. But this is what is there. Now this indicator has a very beautiful propensity that it will give you the earliest possible entry. The problem is exit. It is not a very good indicator to give you an exit. So there has to be a separate exit strategy which you have to devise on your own. So this is one indicator where I have found my entry to be precise and to be very strong. The problem is only the exit part. Now, these are all I have made for myself. I keep on using all of them. This is a relative strength index combo. Now I put this indicator. Are you able to see the line, or should I make it dark? Now you see, this is a crossover which happened here on this card. And what is the move you have got? You exited here. The problem is your exit eats away your profit to a great extent. But it will give you a very big move. So now you see this one is over also a reversal sign, but it gives you an exit out here. More or less, you will remain in profit. More or less, you will remain in profit. But it may give you a false exit also. Now let's go back and check it. Now this is SL entry, you got it here. And you exited out here. It's almost at your cost price, or maybe just your stop loss might have got it, because your candle is the higher and the lower of the candle is your stop loss. Now you keep on seeing it, go and back test it, whatever way you want to do it. Now you see here, short signal, and you exited out here. Whatever it is, you are in profit. But the problem with this whole indicator is the exit is not very good. Not good means it's not good. And the time frame where it works the best is 15 minutes. Now this is here, you entered, you exited on this cap. So you might only exit at a very short, maybe a very small stop loss. So this is how this whole indicator works. So it overlays itself. Now, if you carry on with the rule is, you would have entered here a green railway track. This is your entry. This is your stop loss. And you would have exited out here. Same way, if you go back, you would have got a beautiful move on this short. This candle you would have entered from 30,100 and maybe say 10 rupees or odds. You would have carried and exited out here 28,956, approximately maybe 120 odd rupees. Oh no, this 2,000. It is 30,000. And this is 28,000. So this gives you a beautiful long moves. Now, any query regarding this indicator is? Any query regarding this? Now I'm going to post it. I'm going to post this indicator in the chat box itself. So you need to get it down. I will not share it with anybody, because what has started happening is everybody's asking me after that, sir, ab isko samjha do, ye kaise use karna hai. That it becomes very difficult for me. So we will check it on one more Bitcoin. Let's see, there was a sell trade which just got triggered before the class started. This the Bitcoin, we are having a sell trade. So we'll just mark it on a short trade and we'll go till for. So we presume this was our entry. Just before the class, this got triggered. So I'm just going to place it like this. I don't know where it's going to go. If there is no crossover, I'm not going to do anything in this stock. Sir, this indicator is not available on TradingView. It's a customized paid indicator somebody gave me. I'm not taking any money from anybody of you. I will just share the code is. We'll try to make the same thing in TradeTron to automate it on Bank Nifty. So let's go back and check it on Bank Nifty whether it works or not. So this is Bank Nifty. So your Bank Nifty, you would have entered here 33,200, and your exit would have been here 33,992, or maybe even around 33,900. Re-entry at the standard, or maybe this. There's some gentleman who's quite keen in making noises. Mr. Pawan Kadam, please mute yourself. This is where you would have re-entered and exited out here itself because it's a crossover. The green has gone below it. So you would have got a lot of entries and exit. So it gives you a big move. So you can actually catch very big moves. So this is your short entry out here. And where you would have got exit is here on this candle. Then again, short entry on the very next candle. And you are riding it till here. So we'll try to make a strategy on it in the TradeTron. So any questions till now is please unmute and ask, because I'm not going to come back on chart and explain it again. Okay, I presume everybody is doing well. I've already made it, but mine is a little different. So we make a new strategy, we create it. So this is an RSI crossover strategy in Bank Nifty. Now, this is a simple strategy. The time frame which we are using is 15 minutes, and we are for buy is RSI 5 should be greater than RSI 14, and sell is RSI 5 should be less than RSI 14. Simple. This is what is our entry condition. This is also our exit condition. Pardon me, my mouse is giving me some issues. So we enter time as usual. We will enter as early as possible. We'll only wait for the first candle to close, that is from 9:30. So our entry time is 9:30. Now, since we are now in the first condition, we are just trying to look for a buy trade. That is means we are bullish and we are only looking for call. So we will be only making a, we are being bullish. So we are going to be, we are bullish. So we are going to make a spread. So if we are bullish, we will sell an ATM call, ATM put, sorry, ATM put, and buy an OTM put. So this is how we are going to make it, the strategies. So this is our first condition. Now we will add in a second condition, and that is when we use the word position. In choose, we are going to use RSI -1, the previous candle. Now we are going to change everything. RSI period is 5. Instrument name is you want to make in a Bank Nifty or Nifty. So let's make it in Nifty only. Nifty becomes easy to make. Please make it sure there is an error. Remember this word NFO Nifty Bank. Now, if I show you another thing, one of the gentlemen gave me a call. This is a list Bank Nifty. This only involves shares which are traded in Bank Nifty. It is in shares, not in an options. So for NFO, you have to use Nifty 50. Okay. So RSI 5 should be greater than, just copy it and paste it. And we only need to go and change this period to 14. And here is symbol. Here you have to go and make it 15 minutes. Both the thing, I didn't make it on 15. It has to be a 15 minutes candle. So now what we have done till now is, this is an RSI 14 going. Whenever RSI 5 will take a crossover, it will sell an ATMP and buy an OTMP. So this is what we are looking at.
सर एक बार रिपीट करेंगे जो अभी बोला, कट गई आवाज.
क्या कट गई मैम? कौन सी वाली बात? अच्छा ओके
सर ये जो लाइन अभी ड्रॉ करके आपने जो बताया
मैम, ये RSI 14 की लाइन है. जब भी इसको RSI की 5 लाइन कट करेगी ऊपर की तरफ, दैट मींस हम बुलिश हो गए हैं. शॉर्ट टर्म में देयर इज अ मूवमेंट टुवर्ड्स द बुलिश साइड. 15 मिनट्स के टाइम फ्रेम पे हम बुलिश हैं, हमने स्प्रेड बनाना है, तो हम ATM पुट बेचेंगे एंड OTM पुट हम बाय करेंगे. सो इससे हमारा मार्जिन रिक्वायरमेंट कम हो जाता है, क्योंकि ये 1,20,000 के करीब जाता है. अगर आप ये कर दे तो ये करीब 50,000 के करीब आके रुक जाएगा, और इवन लेस. सो दिस इज हाउ दिस स्ट्रैटेजी वर्क्स. अब हम इसको फर्स्ट कंडीशन हमारी बन गई है, तो हमने इसको सबमिट कर दिया एंड वी आर गोइंग टू क्लोज इट. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू ऐड इज व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू बाय. फर्स्ट इज पुट Nifty 50 MIS order. We have to choose function. Any issues till now, please? Okay. What we are going to do is round LTP base 50. The Nifty strike prices are at 50. We will change name here NFO. अब देखो लिस्ट 50 आ गया, आपने ये चेंज किया, दिस विल गिव एन एरर. गो बैक, Nifty 50. ओके, माइनस हमने OTM जाना, तो हमने बाहर आना, तो हमने अपने राउंड लास्ट ट्रेडेड प्राइस से नीचे आना. नंबर, हाउ मेनी स्ट्राइक प्राइसेस? एवरी 50 पॉइंट्स देयर इज अ स्ट्राइक प्राइस. सो आप कहते हो कि मैं 200 पॉइंट दूर जाना चाहता हूं, मेक इट 200. सो अगर आप 16,900 की पुट सेल कर रहे हैं, तो इसने 16,700 की पुट बाय करनी है. उसको आप इसको ओके कर, सबमिट. करंट वीक लॉट्स 1 ऐड. आपने फर्स्ट स्टेप बाय किया इज योर पुट बाय. नाउ यू आर गोइंग टू सेल द पुट. अब पुट में एक ही चीज चेंज करनी है, यहाँ पे फंक्शन में जाके ये दोनों डिलीट कर देने, सबमिट. बाकी सब कुछ सेम रहना है, ऐड कर, क्लोज. अब आप ध्यान से देखो, आपने OTM पुट बाय की है और ATM पुट सेल की है. आप अब इसको सबसे पहले जाके सेव कर, क्रिएट कर दो, आपको एक ईमेल आ जाएगी, फिर हो जाएगा. नाउ यू गो बैक अगेन. अब आपकी फर्स्ट कंडीशन सेटल होगी. So our first condition is at 9:30, if RSI 5 is greater than 14, we are going to create a spread in which we are going to sell an ATM put and buy an OTM put. So हमारा ये spread बन गया. So this is a spread which is there. अब हमने करना क्या है? अब हमने इसकी हमने रिपेयर कंडीशन लगा. यहाँ पे हमने क्योंकि हमें नहीं पता दिन में कितनी बार हमारी एंट्री एक्सिट होगी, हमने कुछ नहीं करना। हम ऐसे बंदे हैं जो सब कॉपी एंड पेस्ट खेलते हैं, कॉपी पेस्ट। अब इसको एडिट करो, हमें टाइम तो चाहिए नहीं है। अब यहाँ पे ग्रेटर देन की जगह कब होना है, जब हम बियरिश हो जाएंगे। ये 14 है, हम ऊपर जा रहे हैं तो हम बुलिश हैं, अगर अब ये नीचे आ जाएंगे तो हम बियरिश हो जाएंगे। सो हमने इसी को यूज करना है अपने करने के लिए। सो वी डोंट वांट ग्रेटर देन, हम इसकी जगह डालेंगे लेस देन। ये यहाँ आ गया, इसको रिपोजिशन कर दो, यहाँ पे सबमिट कर दो, आपकी रिपेयर कंडीशन ऑन हो। अब आपने ये दोनों को स्क्वायर ऑफ करना, तो हमेशा पहले सेल लेग को करना, सो दैट देयर इज नो मार्जिन इशू। सो वी विल स्टार्ट एडिंग दिस। बाय NFO, put underlying Nifty 50 MIS, ATM में FX करो। अब यहाँ पे आपका कीवर्ड आएगा ट्रेडेड इंस्ट्रूमेंट, क्योंकि क्या हमने ट्रेड किया हुआ, व्हाट वी हैव ट्रेडेड एक्चुअली, एंट्री, स्ट्राइक, अंडरलाइंग इज Nifty 50. This is set number 1, condition number 1, but sell is the second leg, is not the first leg, क्योंकि हमारी first leg buy होती है। Enter, just submit it and it is in. I will again repeat is entry. We want to exit the strike which we are doing. We have entered as Nifty 50, set number 1, condition number 1, leg number 2, because sell is our leg number 2. Submit, close it. Current week, lots 1, add. Now you have already bought the leg you had sold. Now you will sell the leg which you had bought. तो यहां से ग्रीन की जगह रेड दबा दो, अब FX में आ जाओ, सीधा FX में एक ही चीज करेंगे। हमारी फर्स्ट लेग वाज बाइंग लेग, सो सेट नंबर 1, कंडीशन नंबर 1, लेग नंबर 1। सिंपल कट कॉपी पेस्ट का गेम खेलना है एंड सबमिट, क्लोज इट, इट विल सम एवरीथिंग कम, ऐड, क्लोज। नाउ this is your leg number 2, which was your sold leg, you have bought it, and this is set number, condition number 1, the leg number 1 which you had bought, it is selling it. Simple. Now go and first update it. Any issue still now, please? I presume there is no. Most of you will see the videos and then do it. Now this is your, when you are bullish. Now what happens when the market turns negative? Like this. We don't know where the market is going to go. If anybody can predict it so nicely, then he's God. I cannot predict it. So I need sometimes to pick up the ways how to pick up a trading strategies in all, because this is also a candlestick pattern which gives you a reversal sign. This is a dragonfly, so you should have flown, but it went down the other way. So you need some help to pick up where the actual reversal starts. So now we have done with when we were bullish. Now we will start doing something which we are like bearish. We want to catch this kind of moves. This huge move we should be able to catch. And these are one of the best moves and the very profitable moves. Now you see from here you would have entered, and then blue you would have exited out here on this candle. Almost 34,100, and you would have entered at 33,700 or maybe 800, 300 odd points. So we are going to make the strategies like this one. So now we will, this we have done the bullish part. Now we go and add the bearish part when we are bearish. So we add in next condition, and somebody may say is, I'm not very greedy. So if the PNL is greater than equal to number 1000, I am going to get out of this strategies. So you can put up like this for the set one in either of the condition. You can exit each and every set on your own. Now we are going to enter a set move because we don't know where the market is going to open or go this way. So we want to make the same kind of an setup for the sell trade. Go here, copy it, come down, paste it, open the edit. Now what you want, an RSI 5 should be less than RSI 14. So delete it, less than, reposition it. So it makes a correct mathematical thing, and you have sold it. Now you are in the bearish. Now what you need to buy is, you need to buy an OTM call. They're almost the same steps only. You will keep on repeating. Once you start making yourself multiple times, you will start remembering everything step by step. So I don't even need to use a mouse to get it. I only use the simple enter button and get it. Now, since we are going to buy plus OTM, so with the call, it's on the higher side, so we will add it. Number 200. Submit it. इसको submit कर दिया. Current week. Lots 1. Add. Now your buy leg is over. Now do the same thing is, now press the sell button because you want to sell an ATM. Just go and delete these two. Submit it. Everything submit is there saying add it. Now your leg is complete. You are buying an OTM call and selling an ATM call. So you are thinking the market is going to go down. Now, same way we are going to, let's say we all want that we should make profit. So we add it, we use repair continuous. We don't go and do anything else. We just go and copy here and we paste it here. Now our exit is when the market turns the other way. So RSI 5, whenever moves greater than RSI 14, we should get out of this. So this is our repair condition. So same way we will create a repair for here is, we will buy the sold leg first. In FX, just go and type traded instrument. Entry is fine. We want the strike in at which we have entered. Now this is set number 2, condition number 1, and the sold leg is condition leg number 2. Enter. Submit. Current week, lots 1, and add. You are done. Now you have to go and sell the buy leg, which was leg number 1. Okay. Submit, close, add, close. So you have sold the leg number 2, which you bought a leg number 2, which you had sold here, and you sold the leg you had bought. Ashokji, I will answer your this query also. 12 white horse. I'm going to answer that also. I'm still holding on it, but I have made something which is even faster and more rewarding than 12 white horse, which is more rewarding than 12 white horse. 12 white horse gave me a huge loss, but a strategy which I had devised on my own, which is little more practical as compared to 12 white horse, gave me 18% return in 1 week. So first we learn the basic one and then we start doing it. We all have a habit of jumping to the next thing which is not being discussed. So now again, we will copy this exit if you want. If somebody says I only want some kind of a good profit and I'm done, just if the strategy, the profit is greater than 1,000, we just exit it. And universal exit is, you can take any time you want to take it. Time NSE greater than equal to number 1520. Submit. And you are done. You reactivate it after every, since 320, you are going to get out of the strategy, just put it for about 15 minutes and you update. Sorry, mine is done. Mine, I have already got many strategies deployed. Your strategy is created. So in a half an hour's time, we have created a strategy and we have made it on TradeTron also. In the meantime, we go back and check what happened to our BTC trade. Still, we are in a sell trade. We are sitting into it. I don't know where it's going to go. It may come up, it may come down. I don't know where it's going to come. But this will tell me it's a sell trade. Somebody who's not very, let's say, greedy would have entered somewhere on what out here is that 30,000. 30,000 odd, maybe 30,000 until he would have pocketed close to number 200 points out here. So if anybody wants to do a kind of a short scalping, can use this technique also. But I will prefer only the time frame of 15 odd minutes. Don't try to do it on a lesser time frame. It gives you a lot of websites. I see. You would have thought, I will get out, do it here, and at this point you are in doldrums. What you see how many times it will cross over. So it's not advisable to do at 5 minutes. Though I'm a fan of 5 minutes, but in this I always use 15 minutes. So any questions till now? Or we take it that everybody has understood it very nicely.
Sir, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay, sir, can you please repeat why did you advise against 5 minutes or why you prefer 15?
Sir, I practically only prefer 15 minutes where in 5 minutes you will get a lot of vectors. You would have entered a buy trade and suddenly your stop loss gets hit. And then you see here what's happening. You don't want to end up paying brokerage to the firms. You need to have a confirmed signals. So we have a confirmed signals out here. Always keep, if you're trading in the stock, when you're using this indicator, keep the lower of the candle as the stop loss. Even if it goes, and it should be a small candle. So 2 or 3 rupees candle, even if a stop loss gets it, it should not pinch you. And moment there is another candle which is closed above your entry, if you're a bullish move, trail to the lower of that candle so that you don't end up losing money in any form. Always trail your stop loss very early, next half an hour, 45 minutes, or 2 or 3 candles when it's already moved up, so that your profit is always locked in. So this is a very good indicator to enter very fast. You can enter the fastest ways, but the problem with this indicator doesn't give you a good exit. Why I created a spread rather than creating a call or a put, buying a simple call and a put when I was a bullish or a bearish was this. If it stays there for a while, there is a theta decay which is going to kill me. But if I'm making a spread, my theta decay is getting compensated. So even if there is a wild move, suddenly there is a one big candle, because Bank Nifty recently has been known to make very big candles. Now you see this candle. Sorry. Bank Nifty, we are having huge candles. 461, 284, 180 odd points. Now these candles are killing us. But see, if you had picked up out here, just imagine if you had picked up your trade out here and here, and you were in a spread from 34,500, you would have exited somewhere out here, 100 points down. But in the spread, that 100 points would have given a lot of money because this is perfect decay setup. It would have decayed here, give you a big profit out here. So this is the advantage of making a spread. So now this, you would have picked up on simple hammer. This is on hammer and exited out here. Again, 300 odd points, 200 points. So this indicator works best. What I have also realized is works best when you are doing on a 15 minutes time frame. Somewhere around 33,600, 550 you would have entered and you would have exited somewhere around here. The problem is the exit is this thing which hurts you the most. I have not been able to break the exit. I'm not able to break the exit. I am not able to get out of the exit. If I try to make a smaller RSI to exit it, it exists very prematurely. So I try to make it a 5-10 crossover or maybe 3-9 crossover. It exited too prematurely. The moment I entered, after 5 minutes, it exited because that RSI, they were matching each other. So that's how I am sticking to it, just presuming that I may not be able to, I may get break even at the same point of maybe 40-50 points. But the time it takes to come back and hit my stop loss or maybe reverse the condition is the theta decay plays into my favor. That is the whole aim of doing it. Any more queries?
कमल जी, मैं आई?
Yeah, sure.
मैं नविंदर बोल रहा हूँ पुणे से। कमल जी, वो ये जो अपना स्ट्रेटेजी क्रॉसओवर्स पे है, उसमें जो ट्रेड ट्रोन के थ्रू जो मैंने नोटिस किया है, वो एक प्रॉब्लम आता है कि वो समटाइम्स जो है स्ट्रेटेजी लूप में चली जाती है और स्ट्रेटेजी ब्लॉक हो जाती है।
वो ट्रिपल आर में है, बाइंग वाले में बहुत ज्यादा लूप में जाता है।
हाँ, इसीलिए वो क्या मतलब वो मैं 15 दिन से पेपर टेस्टिंग, जब हमारा लास्ट वेबिनार के बाद से मैंने पेपर उसमें डाला है ट्रेड में, तो आई थिंक 4 टाइम्स वो ब्लॉक हो गई है।
वो ब्लॉक इसलिए होती है कि सर आपने उसको ना रीएक्टिवेशन में 15 मिनट्स, हमने वहां पर रीएक्टिवेट आफ्टर 2 मिनट्स किया हुआ है ना, यहाँ के नीचे करते हैं ना हम रीएक्टिवेट, वो लूप में जा रहा है। वो तो ब्लॉक ही, मेरा तो ट्रेडिंग वाले ही ब्लॉक कर देते हैं उसको, बट उसका जो रिटर्न है, डोंट वरी, आई एम ट्राइंग टू फाइंड ए सम सॉल्यूशन फॉर दैट आल्सो। वो बीच की इतनी कंडीशंस करके ना वो इशू आ रहा है, वो हम उसको मल्टीपल टाइम फ्रेम में ना उसको हम मल्टीपल वे से ऐड कर लेंगे। सो मेक इट 15 मिनट्स।
ओके, आई थिंक मैंने 15 भी किया है शायद, उसमें भी वो लास्ट ये लास्ट फ्राइडे को ब्लॉक हो गई वो फिर से।
वो मेरी तो 3-4 बार ब्लॉक हो चुकी है। मेरे तो इनफैक्ट कोटक में मैंने उसको ऐसे ही छोड़ दिया, उसने 5 मिनट में 16 ट्रेड मार दी।
सर वो लास्ट वीक थे, वो उसमें कुछ पुट साइड में उसने कुछ मेरे पेपर ट्रेड में कुछ 35 ट्रेड थे।
नहीं, मैंने जो आप लोगों के साथ उसका वो शेयर किया है ना बैक टेस्ट रिपोर्ट, उसमें अगर आप ध्यान से देखो तो थाउजेंड्स में भी ट्रेड है पर मंथ। So that turns out to be 50 trades per day. Just 50 trade, मैंने अगर 1000 भी होता है ना 22 ट्रेडिंग डेज में, तो करीब 50 के करीब होते हैं। अगर 3000 ट्रेड हो रहे हैं तो दिन के 100 ट्रेड मार रहे हैं, which is not good because आप तो ब्रोकरेज ही पे करते जाओ, प्रॉफिट कहाँ आया? वो तो ब्रोकरेज में। So I'm trying to even make some step better than that. I've already deployed it. My favorite these days is, this one. This is not 12 byte, was misfired, so I could not enter it. There was some issue with Edelweiss, I couldn't enter it. It's this one. This is when killer Avengers I have made it. And you see what it did was the week 12 White Horse gave me 1.25 lakh loss. This strategy only gave me 25,000 loss.
Okay.
But very next week, with only 2 lots, it covered it by almost 28,000. So this is, it ends with the week. It doesn't end here. So it may come like this is. Now see, I'm in a put, I'm already in a sold. Like, I have 3 lots of bank of Nifty which have been in the sell leg. And tomorrow, if we are anticipating a gap up, now this 855 will turn out to be somewhere around 4,000 odd. This will be minus 900 or this thing is. It will come into 3,000 plus. So this will be 1,500 plus. By the time the week ends, it will be somewhere around about here. This the margin required is just 50,000 per lot. So I have deployed a lot of strategies like this. Now this is what is my dream come true. What I will teach you. This strategy doesn't have a stop loss, and we are doing an ATM strategy. Whatever may be the market, it should be green on this. But this year it gave me a loss. The reason for this loss was only one thing: market went up. It triggered a stop loss, triggered my repair condition. I entered in a very different way. Market reversed.
Correct.
And market exited one of my repair condition, because repair condition is also to be to prevent this loss to happen. The market goes up, it goes in one direction, I will always remain in profit. If it reverses and comes to a specific point and then again goes up, then I'm definitely lost, because the repair condition will be exited out here and it will only get activated at this point. So this is what is the drawback. I'm not able to break it with. So in 5 days, whatever I have done is, first it gave me 256, then it was 551. I kept on changing the positions, then it was 312, and this was to 21.26 on expiry day, a perfect green fly, iron fly. Within half an hour of entering the trade, this was a green iron fly, and I left it 2,100 per lot was loaded. But on Friday, it gave me a loss. So I'm working on it to how to make it. It's a very, very simple strategy. And it's what I have been doing, straddles whole day. I've even modified this also. Both days it was green. It also has no stop losses. Nothing, no stop loss. It will automatically keep on taking trades. And it gives, now I'm moving on to all these kind of strategies. Some are on paper trade and some I've already made it. And they're going to run from tomorrow onwards. This is one strategy I will all request you all to have it like a fixed deposit. This is 1,000 points away strangle, which is sold by Vibin Krishnaji. It is there on the YouTube also. Try to make it. Now, I have deployed 6 slots. So 1.6 lakhs into 6 is around 10 lakh rupees I have deployed into this. 10 lakhs daily on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday will be on the strategies. Now I'm going a little off topic. For a 10 lakh rupees margin or money, what I have deployed is, I am looking at somewhere say 4%. Agreed? 4%, right? We have 22 trading days, right?
Yes.
I'll show you something. This is 25 trading days. 87,790 and 8% return in 1 month.
It's a double of FD.
What? FD? FD पूरे साल में 88,000 rupees नहीं देगी, 45,000.
It's a double of FD in a month instead of year.
And there have been 2 bad days where I had a loss of 11,500 rupees. And these were both the expiry days. And I remember it. One of them was an expiry day and it was very painful. Yeah, I was expecting this strategy to fire, but ये इसी दिन 12 white horse ने भी धक्का दिया. I ended up minus 2.15 lakh in that whole week. But I am sticking on. You start seeing 4,000, 5,000. It was 2 lots, 3 lots, 4 lots, 5 lots. Now, from this point onwards, 6 lots. And now you start seeing the returns. मैंने तो 10 लाख इसलिए छोड़ दी ये सोच के कि मैंने ये एक एफडी कर ली 1 साल बाद देखूंगा. 1 साल के बाद my target is this 10 lakh will be again at 10 lakhs. So this will 10 lakh will be another 10 lakhs. So once it crosses 1.6 lakhs more, crosses 1.6, I will make it 7. And this is for the last month only. Previously also I was doing this strategy and this has been one of the most consistent, except for the Ukraine war, Russia-Ukraine war, it never gave me a loss. That day it blasted me like anything. You can't even imagine what was the loss I was running it. It opened up minus 77,000 on 3 lots. And whole of my strategies fired in one direction. Then also I could only recover 52,000. 25,000 I ended up making. So try to do anything which is consistent. And I will say, search this strategy. Try to make it. It's on YouTube. Try to make it, and it's a beautiful strategy. It only fires thrice a week. So in last 2 months, approximately, I have made somewhere around 8%. I'm doing it for last 6 months. So it's a beautiful strategy.
So, sir, is it available on your YouTube channel?
Everything is available, sir.
Okay, sir. I'll go. And sir, about this RSI crossover. So
you want to have the indicator with you? Let me see if I can post it in the chat box.
Okay. And another thing is, sir, we can do it on 100 round strike price instead of 50, because 50 sometimes have this spread issue.
You can do it on 100. You can do it at any other point.
Okay.
You can do it any point. What I used to do it, I did try this thing is, and if you go to the indicator, here is the chart. You make it 15 minutes, okay, and reduce it to 5 minutes.
Okay.
Now this is another way of taking a very fast trades. But you have to wait for the candle to close. And it is usually this candle where you will get an answer. Because this will happen here, it will happen on this candle.
Okay.
You can do it at 1 minute also. देखो कैसे नजर आता है. लगता बहुत आसान है, पर ये जब आप करोगे ना 15 में, तो ये आपको ये 1 पे ऐसे नहीं होता. ये बनने के लिए ये कैंडल बहुत टाइम लगता है. So let it go as what it is and try to do it. Do a lot of, I do it a lot of cryptos. I keep on doing it. So let's see what happens. BTC trade went and hit crossover. We are still into the trade. We are still into a sell trade. We are not exiting it because crossover has not happened.
Correct.
And this is our stop loss. What will it happen? Only our stop loss will get hit. We don't know. I did fall until here. Oh wow, क्या strategy थी, क्या strategy? ये भी तो हमने पकड़ा है ना ऐसे. हमने ये भी तो move आनी है. कौन सी आनी? Losses have to be minimized and the profits have to be maximized. So I'm going to put up a anybody who's in the group wants to have it. Don't put any message of the indicator request to the groups. Please post it to me personally. I will send it to you. I keep on doing it. Gold gives me a beautiful buy. So I've started currency trading, a lot of currency trades. Gold has my perfect buy. So this was the level I entered gold, 1842, and I'm still in gold. $4 is huge. And this crossover here, 1841. Exit somewhere out here. It's almost at the same price you click. Even if you are here now, the desired exit out here is very high, $5. Just 30 minutes is very high. Remember this thing. It's a very high desire. 5, you will suddenly see a huge amount of money coming in. I had 6 lots of nano lots of gold out here. I'm still into the trade. It's giving me $12. 12 to, sorry, $16 it's giving me. You are even giving me more. It's not. Let's see. And somebody can, if you can send me the any message, anybody can send me on WhatsApp. I'll just post the indicator to him. So then I will keep on sending it to him. Anybody who's saying.
Sir, I have sent the message to you.
Okay, wait. I'm just. I'm just creating the group so that we, okay. Okay. I've got one of you has sent me what happened to my group. Just hold on, I will just make up a group so that we all know where it. Okay.
सर अपनी स्ट्रेंथ भी कम हो गई है आपको काफी अभी 44
नहीं,
से अब 36 बचे हैं
I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. See, what I have started doing is मैं अब क्लासेस कम करने लगा. I'm not going to do too many classes also. मैंने डिक्रीज करना शुरू कर दिया. एक मैंने ग्रुप का लिंक डाल दिया. Those people who join in the group, I will share with them only, and rest I have no issues. So you can all join it, and I will just send the say post it here. Sir, you join the group and I will send the message out here. I will send the message to everybody here. I have posted in the group. So anybody who wants it, just you join the group. There's a group I have put up into the chat box. I'm posting it again for everybody. Just join it. And then after you get the document, and please, no, sir, I'm not going to post in any Telegram group, please. I'm only going to post it in this group. So anybody who joins it can take the indicator from us and then can leave back also. I have no issues with that. So people who are interested only get it. So what happens is, let me stop there.